This is going to be the third video on our ammunition testing in my 601 build. But before we get into it, if you would please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and if you could, become a member. Alright, so I was out and I broke it into two videos to make them shorter. I know it's boring watching us shoot, but my wife came with me and she went. And after I did the sight-ins, I let her shoot the target a bit, and we'll see how she did. And then I had her shoot at this target. 5 of these targets is what she shot at to get an idea of the accuracy of the ammo. Because of my disability, and her hands are steadier than mine, and she got accustomed to the gun after a little bit of practice. And I had her test 5 test targets, and then the 3 on the bottom of the target will be me double checking it and proving on myself, you know. So we're going to start off with the missus shooting it, and then we will go and look at the target, and then there will be me shooting 2 brands of ammo just off the bench, a little bit more casual at a target. Then I'll shoot the gun offhand. Okay, and that's how we close the day out. But my wife liked this build. I did do an A2 style rifle, which she likes, and she shoots a lot. She likes shooting it. The A2 has a longer length of pull, you know, and of course the sights can be adjusted a bit more finer than what's on these earlier guns. But I think what it is the fact the pencil barrel, the gun is extremely lightweight, a little bit shorter length of pull that the A1s and the early guns have. Fits her right. She likes the fact that the gun is lightweight. I guess the length of pull feels a tad bit more comfortable to her than the A2 length of pull, which is a little bit longer. And she got accustomed to the gun quite easily and liked shooting it. You know, and back in the day, when the only gun you can own back in the 70s, it was an AR, was a Colt SP701, which I had one of them. That's the rifle you took your girlfriend down to the range and let her shoot it with. You know, the women can more or less, it's light. It doesn't really recoil hard like a 30-06 or something, and you know, you can have a day shooting with people not accustomed to firearms with this older retro style gun. You know, it's a good gun to train somebody on in just basic firearms safety, and also firing a high-powered rifle that, you know, or a varmint gun. So yeah, so it worked out okay. Alright, man, let's get into it. Alright, that's pretty good. You did shoot a little bit higher, but you're going in the same place with the 2. Alright, go take a look. Okay, having the misses shoot. We go with triple G here. 2.5 inches, take the flyer away, it narrows it down to 1 inch. I've noticed that with several of these cartridges. She really liked the PMC bronze because it recoiled lighter. She can sense it. 1.5, but take the flyer away, it's a 1 inch group. So that's one for someone who is sensitive to recoil. Now we tried our other one. It was a 2 inch group. You take the one flyer out, it goes down to 1 1/8. So it's got a little bit better with this ammo. X-Tac, 1 1/8 inch, kind of strung out there. And PPU, nice 3-shot group, 1 inch. So then I said, alright, I used a different way of holding the gun and kind of got used to it. So I shot the X-Tac because it did shoot very well. The 55 grain PMC X-Tac shot well in one of the budget guns. Didn't do it here for me. PPU, 1/2 inch 4-shot group, 1 3/4 with the flyer. A lot of this, if you eliminate that odd flyer, you get some pretty damn good groups with this ammo. And this here was triple G flyer. It's 2 inches, but without the flyer, 1 inch group. So I kind of zeroed in terms of 55 PPU and triple G. I bought some of this. So that's what, after all this testing, that's what I ordered for the 1 and 7 is these two, and the Winchester Lake City 55 grain. So I actually got 3 types of ammo that I'm going to stock up on. I may get a few boxes of the bronze and some other, and strangely enough with this rifle, a lot of this ammo averages out all the same. It's just the triple G and the PPU, when I'm lucky and holding tight, do produce a better group. Okay, so we did a bunch of accuracy testing. Fortunately, I had the missus with me, and her hands are a bit steadier, and we got a pretty good idea of what shoots well through this gun. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try to see how good it is. I got 10 rounds of Lake City 55 grain ammo, which Winchester has a rebate on this stuff right at the moment if you catch it on sale. So it might be something to look into. That's why I've been testing it. And then this PPU white box, surprisingly, I bought a case of it a long time ago, 55 grain ammo. This stuff has been shooting fairly good. Go down, take a look. Alright, the Lake City, it looks like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. It's 3 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lake City's a winner there. PPU. Lake City's better. I'm going to shoot offhand at the center target with 10 rounds of Lake City. Okay, I'm going to go offhand, but you know we got to cheat because I ain't doing so well with my hands here. So, this is the Lake City ammo. Alright, let's see if we hit anything. 4 of them in this giant diamond. Pretty close. It still hit a person at 50 yards, but it looks like the Lake City ammo. I might have to get a case of it. Alright.